Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. I don't know how I just survived that. Anyways, we are going to go grab, more iron. Can you believe it? Who would have thought? Who would have thought we'd be coming to grab more iron, right? But yep, that is what we are doing. We are grabbing more iron. Okay. Also, if I wanted to, I could expand the coal factory. Make some more coal power plants, but nah. Let's see here. Oh, hey, there's another copper node right here, too, I could use. So there's a normal copper node here, but there's a pure iron node here. Sit down, bub. Don't think I'm missing anything back here. Let me double check though. There's obviously poison back here. But I don't think I'm missing anything. Nothing crazy important anyways. So, let's see here. Let's grab this iron. That's right over here, right for the taking. Excuse me. And eventually we'll grab that copper too. But for now, we're gonna grab the iron. Let's see here, where are we gonna grab a power line from? Sure, right there works. Alright, let me double check this real quick. How much is this making? 480 per minute. Alright, so that means we need tier 4 conveyors. We'll add a bit of a curve to them. See, where are we going? We're going back this way with them. We want to basically go up there, so... Alright, fine. Alright. Now then. Let's grab this and bring it back to the iron and get it. So, we're actually not going to use this iron to make iron ingots. We're going to use this iron to make steel. So, we don't need to worry about setting up more refineries. We'll actually need to set up foundries. And with this much stinking iron, we'll be able to set up quite a few. Oh, dang it. I need to get more encased industrial beams. Let's go grab some real quick. While we're over here, we'll go ahead and work on bringing the petroleum coke over so that we can, because we're going to use that recipe that uses iron ore and petroleum coke to make steel. So let's see here. How many oh yeah, we got plenty in here. Do 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 do. That'll be good. All right, and it's a 1-to-1 recipe, so like we'll just to show y'all the recipe real quick, we're gonna use this one right here, and it's a 1-to-1. So we'll make 7 of them and run one of them at 40% capacity. So we shall grab this Mach 4 conveyor. What? We'll actually just go ahead and start dismantling a bunch of this stuff right here, because it's not going to be here anymore. Now, I don't know what all this is powering, so I'm not going to dismantle any power poles just yet. Although from the looks of it, I could safely get rid of these. So we'll go ahead and get rid of all of these. We've still got a ton of copper sheets in there, so I'm not going to mess with that just yet. Oh, and my inventory's full because I got a dismantle crate right here. That's got a lot of stinking iron ore in it for some reason. And some portable miners. Where the heck did this come from? I don't even know where this came from. Just power shards. Copper sheets. Tell you what, we're gonna grab the iron ore, bring it over here, dump it in this box. We're gonna grab these, throw them over there to upload, along with this. We'll grab this dismantle crate again. Some copper ore in here and some more of them. So we'll dump these off too. How many tickets? 18? How many we got in here? We got 43 so far. Hey, that's pretty good. Alright, then we'll come in here. Should be able to take everything else that's in here now. Go ahead and click sort. Let's see here. How are we looking on computers in here? Good. Okay, I can put all of those in there. What about supercomputers? I can throw all of these in there as well. And I can throw the power shards in there. Awesome. Alright. Now then, back to what I was doing. This up here. Petroleum coke. It's that one. Doink. Doink. But we need to get steel set up. So in order to get steel set up, we got to bring all of this stuff over here. Set that right there. We'll grab this and we'll bring it down to right here. And we'll take this and run it that way. Let's go ahead and get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. We're going to take it over to that side. That still has a ton of screws in it. And we'll probably bring it in, yeah, somewhere right, thinking we're gonna have to bring it in down here. Right about here ought to work. We'll just bring it up that way. So, lift that up. And we'll just leave this right about here for now. Alright, now let's go grab the iron ore. That should be somewhere up this way. Aha, there it is. No, it wasn't too far away. Alright, let me see where I'm gonna put this at real quick. So, it's gonna have to come all the way up here. So, let's grab a conveyor wall. Yeah, sure, right there works. Alright, now, where are we gonna build this at? A foundry. How many did I say I needed? 7 with one running at 40%. So we'll grab this. It's coming in right there. So we're going to build these. About right. Here works. Yeah, that there works. Coke steel ingot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. This one's gonna run at 40%. So that should be 75 times 6 plus 30. Yep. There we go. Awesome. So we're going to have logistics, splitters, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. Now, that one and that one. We delete those. These all require 75, so it's got to be tier 2 belts. And it's got to be tier 4 belts to connect them all. All right. Grab tier 4 lifts. We'll bring this one up to right here, going that way. And grab this one and bring it up to here, going that way. All right. This way, go all the way down. This way, go all the way down. This way, you go right there, turn that way. Then you come down here and turn that way. Grab Mach 4 belt, you go into there. You go into there. Awesome. And now we just grab a Mach 4 belt. We take you, push you into here. And we grab you. And push you into there. And now they come down here, and they go to all the machines. And now we grab beam support, slap that down, right there. Grab a painted beam, bring this up. What, 10? Yeah, 10 works. Grab it and bring it down to here, 40 meters. Then bring it down another 31 meters just to be safe. And we grab this. goes right there. This one goes right there. That one goes right there. That one goes right there. All right. And for now, we'll just grab this and we hook it right there. How's that look? I can live with that. Because it's actually not clipping through any of the belts. That's going to bother somebody, though. I already know. Anyways. Now what we do is we come over here. Logistics. Mergers. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, tier 2 belts. And we take tier 4 belts. Grab one of these, put it right there. Grab one of these, put it right here to run up to here. Maybe right here. Right there. We'll see how that looks. Grab another Mach 4 belt. We take this. Hello. Put it right there. How's that look? That looks good. Let me do that. Interesting. Okay. Well, now we got 480 steel that we need to do something with. Question is, what do we want to do with it? So, we come up here and we build a constructor. We got steel pipes and iron pipes. I could make some iron pipes. We also got steel beams. But we need to make steel pipes because we need steel pipes for... Where'd it go? We need steel pipes for stators. Both recipes require steel pipes. So we gotta make steel pipes somehow. But the question is, we gonna make steel pipes the normal way? Or are we gonna make steel pipes a different way? Because we also have this recipe right here. So if we take that one, it's a 5-to-5 ratio. If we do this one doesn't have a steel pipe recipe. Okay, so we don't need this one. So we have this one that is a 3-to-2 ratio. So we can either do 3-to-2, or we can scrounge up some concrete and make it 5-to-5. Now if we do the concrete route, we got to get concrete. There's a couple ways to go about that one. We can grab the refinery, We can make wet concrete, which is a 6:4 ratio. Or we can grab an assembler and make rubber concrete, which is a 10:9 ratio. Or we just grab a constructor and just make concrete this way with a 3:1 ratio. I don't think there's any other way to make concrete. I think that's it. Let me check real quick. Concrete. Nope. There's one more way to make concrete that I do not have unlocked. But anyways. Yeah. So. I'm thinking I might do the rubber concrete one because it's the most pure of the concrete recipes. It gives me the most bang for my buck out of the limestone. So I'm thinking I'll do the rubber concrete, which means I'm not going to use the refinery. I'm not going to use the constructor. I'm going to use the assembler for it. And it requires 10 limestone and 2 rubber to make 9 concrete, which is pretty good. And if I take a look at the limestone nodes, there's that one right there, that one right there, and there's this one over here. And I believe there's a few over here. I've got like plenty of concrete to work with. Or plenty of limestone to work with, I should say. If I go limestone, apparently there's a recipe for it. But it's used in quite a few things that I don't have unlocked. Holy cow. That is crazy. But anyways, we've got 3 different ways to turn concrete into this is the only ways I have unlocked to use limestone right now. So we're gonna make rubber concrete. So with that being said, we are going to need to get some rubber over here, which we have excess of that over there that I'll just bring over. And then we need to get limestone, which there's a few nodes in the immediate vicinity that I can tap and bring up here, or just redirect over here. And since I won't be making the wet concrete over there, that water pipe won't need to run all the way over there. So, with that being said, what I can do is actually just delete it from right here and just go all the way back with it. But anyways, we have that concrete node right there. And we've got 2 more over there. So, let's take a look at this one real quick. This one is a Mach 3 making 240. So this must be, yep, normal node. So I can delete this belt, going this way. And then it's 240, so we are just going to take that real quick and dump it into there. Alright, so at 240, get by with the tier 3 belt. Take this. We're going to take it that way. So, that way. To there. To there. To here. To there. And for now, we shall run it to, say, right about here. Alright, now let's go get the other 2 concrete nodes, because they're right over here. One of them is right here. So, this one is overclocked all to hell. Let's take all that out real quick. Alright, and then let's also upgrade this one to a Mach 3 miner. Alright. Throw those down there, throw this in here, throw this away. Alright, so now we got 120. Must be an impure. It is. Okay. So we can get rid of that and that. And because it's only 120, grab a belt, take it over here, run it over here, and then we'll just take it, line it up with this one right here for now. I'm not worried about that. And look at all this freaking, all these belts. Get rid of some of these that we don't need down here. I don't even know what's going on with these. What is up with copper ingots coming in? Oh, they were being shipped somewhere. I don't know where. So I'll worry about that later. I'm not sure where they were going, but I forget. So we'll worry about that later. For now, let's go ahead and do this one. Alright, so that one's already at a miner Mach 3. And it's making 120. So this one's also a impure node, but we can delete a bunch of these belts. Alright. And what we can do, because it's only at 120, we can also grab a Mach 2 belt with this one and run it out here. Take it and lift it up so that it ain't doing nothing right there. And then we shall take it and run it underneath right here. And then we'll run it this way. This is starting to look like a highway junction out in the middle of nowhere. Or a highway junction on the interstate somewhere. And we'll also take this one and run it to right about here. Alright, so far that is 240 right there, 240 right there. If I want to, I could probably combine these two onto a 240. We'll see. Anyways, let's do another scan for limestone real quick, see what pops up. Hey, there's a pure node over there and an impure node over there. But you know what? Where were those at? There and there. You know what? We can come over here and grab this impure node real quick, since it's right over here. Should be like right around here somewhere. There it is. Alright. Production. Mach 3 miner. We shall point you that way. Alright, now let's come back over here and figure out where are we gonna do this at? So it would make sense for me to just do it right here. So it was what, in an assembler where we made rubber concrete. Okay. So we'll delete that, and I'll probably bring them in right here since there's open slots right here. So yeah, we'll line this up this way. About right there. Yeah, that works. Select the rubber concrete recipe. Alright, so if I've got 120, 240, 360, plus another 240, that's what? $600. Okay. These use 100 per minute, so that means I can make 6 of them exactly. So, I'm gonna need more of the items I'm making up here. Not this floor, but this floor. So we'll come over here, grab some of these, and now we'll come back down here. Grab that to copy. Gonna need more reinforced plates. I might make 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Nice. Worked out just fine. Alright, logistics. Splitters. Put one, so put one there, right here, there, and here, there, and here, there, and here, there, and here, there. Oh, that one didn't put down right. So, let's see here. Doesn't require a lot of rubber per minute, so we'll do tier 1 belts going like so. And then we'll grab tier 2 belts. Oh, I need more reinforced iron plates. Let me go grab those real quick. Because those are just right up here. Right? Yeah, they should be like... No, they are not right here. I'm not making reinforced iron plates right now. Oh, okay. Let me go grab some real quick. Also, let me get rid of these over here. I know I've got a bunch of reinforced iron plates stashed around here somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a ton of them in here, so we'll just grab a handful out of here. Fly back over here. Mach 2 belt, going from there to there. Alright. And then we'll put, so these are 20 times 6, that's 120. So I need a Mach 2 belt exactly. That's it. But I'm going to need a Mach 5 belt to carry all the limestone across all these machines. Alright, now I grab a wall, conveyor wall, put that wall right there. Alright, and then we'll grab logistics, Mach 2 conveyor belt, we'll run from here to say, we'll actually just run it to right here. And we'll grab the Mach 5 belt and run it. You know what? Let me, actually, no, yeah, let me keep that. Alright, so we're just gonna slap for now one of these guys right here. And then we'll take the Mach 5 belt and put it... Oh, I'm missing the aluminum sheets. Good thing I knew about that now instead of later. I can get those easy enough, though. They're just right on the other side of this factory, this little factory here. I think these guys are all waiting on... No? What is it waiting on? It's idle. Why is it idle? Because it's full. Why is it full? Wow. Okay, then. What's this one waiting on? AI limiters? Okay. AI limiters, waiting on copper sheets. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well, I got plenty of supercomputers, so I'll be okay. Oh, I am actually not going to be making any more of these because I don't have the copper coming over here anymore. Delete, 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 sort. Those steel beams into there. Throw some of the copper sheets into there. actually get rid of a couple stacks of rotors. That way we can grab a bit more of these. Alright. Well, actually, let me go ahead and get the rubber over here. Or, yeah, the rubber. Let me get the rubber over here. So... really need to figure out where I'm going to build this stinking space platform at. You know what? Let me go ahead and do that. Let me just go ahead and build the space platform. I'm going to build it over here. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to grab some floors. I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, is that big enough? Yes, it is. But I need wire and plates, which I actually don't think I have anything making wire right now. I'm fairly certain I don't have any extra wire, because I don't think I'm making any of it. Yeah, because all these things are full. I mean, I could set it up to make wire. So, tell you what, let's come in here, select recipe. We'll just be like, yeah, let's make some wire. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, V, V. Alright, that also should have added a bunch of, yep. Alright, we're gonna get rid of those, and those. Now, why that got rid of the copper ingots inside there, I don't know, because now I shouldn't have just thrown them away. I should have. Oh well, it is what it is. But we're gonna delete that, and that, and that. Now we're gonna grab a belt. We'll just run it to right there for now. We'll let everything empty out. Don't really want to get rid of these copper sheets, so we'll come up here. We'll actually just go ahead and throw a chunk of them into there. Alright, now grab a Mach 2 belt, throw it right there. Throw it right there, 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 there. All right. Make sure no copper sheets go in there, and we'll just let this thing make a bunch of wire, because wire is actually 15 to 30, so it'll actually make quite a bit of wire. So we got that going. We'll let it run for a little bit, and then if I need to, I'll go set up a couple of wire producing items. Throw some more copper sheets in here just so that it can be producing. And this will be making supercomputers. So let's try to turn these off so that I wouldn't be consuming those, so I can make my tier 5 belts. Let's see here. I need to grab some iron plates real quick. Not enough, but it'll do. See here how we're looking on the space elevator. I just need a bunch of wire, which like I said, if I need to, I'll set up a thing to make wire. But apparently this conveyor belt was hella long and had a lot of copper ingots on it, so I'm not too worried about it, because we are getting plenty of copper wire. So while that's doing its thing, let's go ahead and combine all these concretes into a singular belt real quick. So what we'll do is grab a merger. We'll put one right there. And then we'll put another one right there. Grab a Mach 3 belt. It's going in there. Grab a Mach 2 belt. It's going to go in there. Grab another Mach 2 belt. That's going to go right in here. So we'll take it, run it out to there, put it into there. And then we also need to run power to that thing and bring it over. So let's see here. We'll grab power from this pole, drag it up over here, and connect it there. And this is only making 120, so it can be a Mach 2 belt. And then we'll just go ahead and grab a Mach 5 belt. You go to right there. And then to right there. Alright. Now we'll come over here, snag whatever's wire is in here. Does that give me enough I need for this? Not quite, but we're close. There we go. And now we'll come up here and we'll just build the space elevator on this platform. And this will be the space elevator. This is the space elevator's new home. Oh, wait, I gotta make sure I build it in the right color. Boom. Who would have thought we would get to see this again? Wee. Feel like we shouldn't be watching this though. Yeah. Insert that shaft. Oh, I should shut up. Anyways. Let's take a look down here and see if we got anything that we can just throw in there for now. We probably don't, because I'm pretty sure we ran out of stuff to make over here. Because this ran out of the cooling systems. And this ran out of adaptive control units, which was this, that ran out of automated wiring, which was this, that ran out of stators, which was this. So, and I do not have stators being made anymore. Got rotors being made though. But yeah. What I could do though is actually come up here. Let's see here. I'll delete all of these. Did that actually give me all the ones I needed for that? I got 50 of them. That's right, I put the other 50 already in here. Gotcha. I left the one in there. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll grab a logistics, we'll grab a, nope, not logistics, organization. We'll grab this one, We'll slap this one down right there. And then we'll take this one, slap it down right there. This takes what? 2 minutes to make one of those. It uses, yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll just boom, that right there. Grab this. Throw these in there. But then it uses 100 per minute, so we need a tier 2 belt to go into there. Alright, let's come see how much of this copper dust I have, which is being made over here. It's all being stored in that box right there. Let's come see how much of it I got. I imagine probably a fair amount. Yeah, it's a lot. Alright, let me see here. I'm gonna take those out. Steel pipes, full on those. Modular frames. Well, we're almost full. Tell you what though, put all these iron plates in here. Some of them. What about rotors? I could put another full stack in there. Reinforced iron plates. I can offload those into there. There we go. Alright, and we'll just take what we got. How much do I got? 5. So that's 1, 2, 3. I got a lot. This is probably all I'll need too, which is the crazy thing. I forgot it stacks up to 500. Yeah, I only needed 2,000. Right? Takes 200. I need 100 of these. 200 times 100. No, wait. I need 20,000. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See how many more I got. I got 6,000 in there. I need a total of 20,000. Yep. All right. So I got 6,000 in there. We'll just let this thing run. This thing's gonna eat up some power though. That's for sure. All right, just to speed this process along. Boom, there. Yep. And now this is just gonna go. It's gonna use a ton of power too. Why did my max consumption just drop? Odd. Anyways, we'll just let that run for now. I still have some cooling systems. Do I need the cooling systems for anything? Not for anything right off the bat. Nope. I need them for a particle accelerator, but I'm not building another one of them anytime soon, so... let's just go ahead and get this going for the whatever else it can make. we'll just go ahead and throw a stack into there and then open this up and throw the rest into here. I ain't saying it's gonna make the rest of what I need, but because I don't think I have enough of those. Definitely not. 5 to 2. I got 100 of them. So 50 would make 20, 100 would make 40. Yeah, I definitely ain't got enough of them. Now, this just needs more motors, though. Oh, then heck. I'll throw a couple motors in there. I'm not going to throw them all in there, just in case I still need them myself or something, but we'll get enough to make another few of those, and we'll see how we're looking after that. I got 38 in there now. Huh, okay then. I don't think we have any, yeah, we don't have any of these because these are waiting on those, which is coming back over here, waiting on that, which is waiting on this, which is that. Yeah. Okay. And I don't think we have any more of them. Yeah. Pretty sure they got all used up. Yep, there's only one stator in there. Alright. Let me get the rubber dragged over there. Alright. Rubber. Tell you what, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of all those belts. We are actually almost full on this one on plastic. So that's good. All right. Well, I need what? 120 rubber? So, I'll tell you what though, just in case I need more of it, we'll just grab a Mach 5 belt of the stuff, and we'll drag it over there. I know I'm not going to use a Mach 5 belt's worth right off the bat, but in case I need more, I shall bring more over here. Alright. There's rubber. There's limestone. So, we have that going for us now. And we shall see where that takes us when we come back in the next episode. But we've got... We did good though. We did good. We're making progress. We are making progress. We've got this set up for the most part ready to go. We got steel ingots being produced. I just got to figure out where I'm going to use them at. Well, I already know where I'm going to use them at. I got to set that up though next. We got the space elevator put back in. That's good. But anyways, I will see all of you again next time. Take care, everybody. Toodaloo.